we reckon was about 2.5 feet across, came crashing through the roof and through the roof, breaking the roof timbers, and landed and broke into lots of pieces on the floor. I don't understand where it came from. I still don't understand where it came from.
Jo Smith describes the moment she was woken in her bed just 3 feet away by a bang she said was like a bomb. In blind panic, she turned on the light to find ice, wood splinters and debris across her bedroom.
Our dressing table was here,
It's all smashed up.
which is smashed, and the drawers were all sort of strewn over there and upside down. The clothes were soaking wet. It was just devastation. And if it had been any closer that way, we were assured by the firemen that we were exceedingly lucky, and the police said how lucky we were, because we both could have been very seriously hurt or even killed.
From outside in the garden of the farmhouse near Cottered, the Smiths can see a 4-foot wide hole in the roof where the ice plummeted through the tiles, sending slates flying across the lawn. These are just 2 of the remaining blocks of ice that crashed through this ceiling at 25 to 1 this morning, presumably from an aircraft perhaps on its approach to Luton. Now, the Civil Aviation Authority has confirmed it does investigate these ice falls, which it says can happen because of a leaking seal on the aircraft. They will try and find out which aircraft was passing overhead at precisely that time and take it from there. The CAA also says no one has ever been injured by an ice fall. Meanwhile, the Smiths are keeping some of the ice in case it ever needs to be analysed. While they clear up, they await news from their insurers. Sarah Yates, Anglia News, Cottered.
Well, earlier this afternoon I spoke to Malcolm Tarling of the Association of British Insurers and asked whether the Smiths would be able to claim on their insurance policy for the damage to their home.
It rather depends how the damage was actually caused. Your household policy will cover you for specified perils such as fire, flood, lightning and storm, and damage caused by falling aircraft or bits coming off of aircraft. So it's a question of proving exactly how the damage happened, and if it occurred as a result of the cover provided under the policy, then the answer is yes, they can claim.
Well, it seems pretty tough on the Smiths. I mean, after all, it's a great big block of ice. It quite clearly did fall from an aircraft. Sounds like a bit of a cop-out by the insurance industry.
Well, no, if the ice fell from an aircraft, then the policy will normally cover you for items falling from aircraft, and there should be no problem whatsoever. No household policy will cover you for every risk. If it did, it would simply be too expensive and nobody would be able to afford household insurance.
Malcolm Tarling, thank you.
Thank you.
An 86-year-old nun from Cambridge was mugged and seriously injured on the steps of a church this morning. Sister Mary Reynolds was attacked out